The left scap stretch. So what we're going to do is get ourselves in a nice neutral position. We want to make sure that head's not forward. So we get ourselves in a nice comfortable position, don't overstretch it. And then what we're going to do, because we're going to be stretching down towards this right hand side, or my right hand side, what we're going to do, we're going to place that left hand behind the back. That's going to keep that shoulder down and in place. So down and back is where you want that shoulder. And then all we're going to do is we're going to, with our chin nice and in line, what we're going to do is look down towards our right armpit, and then we're going to take our right hand. Once we find that first bind, now the bind will be the position where you start to feel a bit of tension, mild bit of tension. You want to hold it in that position. And all we're going to be doing is supporting with this other hand, sort of holding this position. I'm not trying to force my head down. At this stage, I would definitely take it easier with all neck positions. You want to take it steadily, and steadily you will progress. So what we're going to do, we're going to come down into this position, chin to chest, looking down into that armpit, wonderful, and we're going to be holding on with this hand, and then when we feel we can go a little bit further, after breathing a little bit, making sure this shoulder doesn't rise, we're going to come down a little bit more. We're going to bring the other hand, the right hand, down to support that position. So now we can relax into this position again, and we're going to keep repeating that. When we feel we can relax from this position, we're going to go a little bit further, and then we're going to support with this hand again, like so. Now obviously you take this one steady, as I say. Now you can turn this into a strengthening exercise. I would err on the side of caution with that, unless you really feel the need to develop those left scap muscles. And the way you would do that is with the same stretch. So you would come down and you would just apply a little bit of pressure, 10-20%, I would even say maybe 5-10% of maximum pressure back into that hand. That's going to activate that muscle in an isometric way. Lots of fancy words, doesn't really matter, it means it's working but it's not going anywhere. And then what you're going to do is be able to relax off of that and go further into that stretch. But if you've got a healthy range of motion there and certainly no tightness, no pain, then really you don't want to be over pushing this position. That is in my opinion. But again, depending on what you do in your life and your sport, etc., you may feel the need to develop that. If you was going to do that, then that is one way you can do it, with that little bit of pressure back into the hand. So obviously you repeat that on both sides, and that is the left scap stretch.